Sorry, people. Sorry. Man, it is hot. Yo, it is ridiculously hot. Jeez. Damn. Look at gold. How's everyone doing today? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. One second. All right. Sorry, people. Sorry. I had to get my shit together. Karen! Ayila! Good afternoon. I'm here. All right, let me lock in. Damn, gold fell. Jeez. I got a tiny bit of this drop. Missed all of this. I saw Ashley in the Discord talk about I did see Ashley talk about Ashley and Carl, I think. Look at that. What happened to Carl? Carl missed it. Oh, he got some of it. Chris is in some buys. Did he catch the buys? I don't think them buys are looking too hot. So I'm just in the Discord looking at the plays right now. Test. Carl got a nice little piece. How's everyone's morning been? I did catch some sells. I caught some sells really early. Like nearly not as soon as I came to the markets, but real close. Guys, when I say it's hot out here, I went to the grocery shop to go and get some carrots because I really felt like a carrot juice. And that's what took me so long. I had to strain the carrots. That's what I was doing. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was going to take so long. And this up a bit so we can see. All right, so where's gold going now? I think gold's going to continue down some more. Well, look, I had this area marked out because it was not just a... We needed a bottom wick down here, and it was also a 4-hour candle that didn't have a bottom wick. So it was quite significant. We were definitely going to come back down here. You said this move could only be news. Most likely some war news, because they were escalating the war, weren't they? When did this start to drop? So 11:30. Let's scroll back. Doom, doom, doom. Here we go. IDF struck over 150 Hezbollah sites in South Lebanon. So Israel's still bombing Lebanon. Makes sense, right? There we go. There we go. So that caused pretty much the drop. That would have been in this candle right here. We're already coming down anyway, but I think that just escalated. That just helped the push down. Looks like. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Did anyone catch any of these sales this morning? I'm sorry. I was late. I was definitely late. I was in the kitchen, you know? Yo, look at this drink that I made. I'll show you afterwards. It looks like we're still going down some more. But, I mean, we have 45 minutes before this 4 o'clock candle closes. Now, in typical fashion, when we come down and create a bottom wick, we usually don't close in that area. So I'm thinking maybe we have 45 minutes. If we don't respect this low, we may get a bit of a pullback here. Maybe a bit of a pullback. Just a little pullback. And the 4 hour just close above here. Now that we've come down and created this wick, I can see that. They're definitely escalating this war, aren't they? Alright, let's see what Goldie's trying to do here. What were we thinking, guys? Little pullback? Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh. Let's see. I mean, we don't have any news today. Is it Wednesday? Nothing until 3. ADP weekly employment change. Damn, this is a good push up. Wow. Retrace the whole drop. Gold just pushed 130 pips, guys. 100. Oh, here we go. Yo, this is the craziest time to be trading because it's so up and down. Let me find out. Retracement all the way back up. Yo, and this current 4 hour candle has no top wick. Would you reckon 40 minutes? We retrace the whole drop. We have a draft of the initial unofficial framework for the MOU with the US. Yo. What's up, Ash? What's up, Moses? Bear Mike. 4,400 is that was a crazy push. That was like a 200 pip push just now, guys. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. No top wick on this H4. M5 went right to that resistance. Oh, was that on a M5? Oh yeah, right to the resistance. But also look at this news that just came out. This is kind of like peace talks right here. After they just bombed Lebanon. This is a crazy time to be trading, guys, for real. Evan, afternoon. US military forces will withdraw from vicinity of Iran and lift naval blockade. Yo. Yeah, this is... So the drop was because because Israel bombed Lebanon, right? Here we go. Look. Israel dropped a little bomb on Lebanon. Boop. And now Iran is saying we've got some framework for an agreement. US military forces will withdraw. So it's like escalation and de-escalation in the same time. You have to be careful with this market. But what have we just spoke about? Just spoke about this 4-hour candle. This no wick down here being a 4-hour candle with no bottom wick. And anticipating that we're going to close above this area, because typically that's what happens. We create the wick and then we push up. Crazy times. Wow, look at Nas. Nas is gone. Wow. 260 pips up from this area. Wowzers. And we're still pushing. Sorry guys, I'm watching my broker. But this is gone. This is why you get in and out. You cannot hold gold these days. You literally cannot hold gold these days. Gold coming back for that H4 top wick. I just don't know when. I think it could happen before this top wick closes. I think this could happen like... I think this could happen now. I think we get a top wick like now. Hell yeah, I think so. This is just moved in 10 minutes. This is just moved 350 pips. Why would it not? Why would it not go back up for the top wick? We're not even that far. Okay, we are that far. We are actually that far, but we could get there. If we don't get there in this 30-minute candle, I think we could get there on the next 350 pips. We're halfway there already. In 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we're halfway there. I think gold can do it. I think gold can do it. Turn the music up a bit. What a push though. What a push. Oh, let's see. Maybe that was a retest of this support. Spliff, Wagwan, Spliff, you good? Benny in the house? Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yo, when I say the weather out here is so nice, it's so nice. I was like, you know what? I really feel like nice, cool, fresh, healthy drinks. So that's, I've just been on this healthy drink wave. So this, I've got this. You see this? Little weed drink. No, I'm joking. This is mint and limes with like a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit of sugar to sweeten it. But it's so nice and cold. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. And then I went out today and I bought some carrots to make some carrot juice, like Jamaican style spliff. You know what I'm talking about? So I got a nice... That's what literally took me so long to get started. Like, I blended up all the carrots, but you have to strain it. When I say it took forever to strain this damn carrot juice, but that's in the fridge, you know, that's in the fridge. So that's getting cold, getting nice and cold with a bit of condensed milk, some nutmeg, vanilla essence. Oh, and I said I can't wait to drink that drink. Mm. Mm. Part my 5 a day. Carrot juice help with your eyesight for these charts. Exactly. I need to see good. I need to see good. You hear me? Ma'am. Vicky, you don't. It's too warm for the past day. It's so hot. It's so hot. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I like the heat. I like the heat. I love it. I love it. Heat makes me want to be outside. It makes me want to be outside. So, and just have nice juices. In the winter, I get fresh mint. So just like the mint leaves that I have in here, and I make mint teas. I got some ginger as well downstairs. I'm gonna make some like smoothies with just like oranges, just a little bit of ginger, some up. Yo, the summer's about to be lit. Yes, see, spliff nose. Spliff nose. I couldn't really go in how I wanted because I was late for the stream. I was late. So I was like, you know what? I needed to tidy up before I started streaming. So I had to clean up the little mess I made. So, but I'm here, full attention. Missed the whole drop because I was out shopping. This was a crazy drop. I don't think I would have caught this. My trade this morning was, let me find my entry because I was up quite early. Where did I get in at? I took 2 entries, a little 100 pippers. 1 449 44928 4492.7 4492. Yeah, it's around here. Yeah, because I remember like it sort of pushed down, came back up. Yeah. And I don't think my stop loss was that high. I wish it showed me where my stop loss was. And I got out at 448237. Yeah, about here. Little 100 pips. I think I actually had it at a 1-to-1, or just about. About that. Oh, we're falling out of this Asian range. Pushing below the support. I wanted gold to come down. 4 hours looking nice and bearish. We're breaking that previous 4-hour low. So I was like, yeah, gold is dropping. Man, I saw Carl in the chat talking about gold is falling or something like that. I looked back, gold was like 444 something. I was like, yo, okay, gold. I think gold is doing an impulse. Maybe. I'm keeping an eye on this. See all this stuff here? All these red headlines. Crazy work. Yeah, man, we gotta keep an eye on this war news. But I know what you mean about gold doing an impulse. I would. Yeah, nah, we gotta wait. I gotta wait and see what happens with these headlines. To be fair, the management and route of a ship through Strait will be handled by Iran in cooperation with Oman. Yeah, they're not about to give up their about them leading the Strait or controlling the Strait of Hormuz. Final deal is reached within 60 days. This agreement will be approved in the form of a binding UN Security Council resolution. Okay. 60 days though? That means in that 60 days, Israel's going to be doing some crazy stuff to Lebanon. Ash, what do you put in your carrot juice? What do you put in there? Do you use a strainer or do you use one of those bags, those strainer bags? I need to get one of those bags. What do you reckon? That was just a retest, guys? A little retest to come back down? I kind of anticipate this 4 hour to close above 4431, and then if gold wants to continue down, then sell. I have a juicer. I usually put in carrots, honey, crisp apples, and ginger. Sometimes I add oranges and yellow pepper. Oh my god, let me look it up. I'm googling that shit right now. I need a juicer. I'm over here blending and straining like a bum. What? Where's Amazon? Let me get my Amazon up. Amazon. A juicer. I'm over here doing it like a slave. Was it a ninja? I'll get one of these. Yes, Ash, talk that talk. We need to talk about more recipes. We need to talk about more recipes because, excuse me, what am I doing? I love like smoothies and stuff like that. Like one of my friends, she makes her own almond milk. She makes her own almond milk. But yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not over here shopping for juices. I have so much fruit downstairs as well, just to make juices. Strawberries, oranges, limes. Got little ginger, all fresh. Fresh. Right, let me see Naz. I can't believe Naz popped like this. Every time I hear almond milk, I think about that Rick Ross video when they explained to him what it was. Oh, he didn't know what it was? What? Yeah, no, we definitely need to talk some recipes. Because I love cooking. I'll be in the kitchen cooking it up. Do you know what I'm really good at? Remixing like old food. So like leftovers. I'm really good at using leftovers and turning it into like something nice. What's that show that does that? I'll be so good. When you get given random ingredients and you gotta make something nice, I'd kill that. Kill that. It won't look very good on the plate, but it will taste good. That drink is so refreshing. I just need some cucumbers. Break and retest. Break and retest. Coming back down. 24 minutes. Maybe that was just the... I mean, maybe the 30-minute didn't close. No, we closed below, though. We closed below where we had no bottom wick pulled up. As soon as you said maybe, it popped. I know, right? Yeah, I'm be careful today. Like I've done all right today with gold. I've actually done all right today. I ain't sweating it. I ain't sweating it. I still can't believe the way gold pushed up like this. 370 pips. Just wow. In what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes? I mean, you can see it on a 15-minute, but damn. Crazy work. Crazy work. As soon as I place, as soon as I see, I get on MT4, place the trade, and bangs there. Losing pips. What? Oh, Ash, you said the same thing, yo. The same thing you said on Discord is what I said on the stream. H4 came down to make that H4 bottom wick at 4431. There's a probability that the candle closes above that area. And as soon as I turned on the stream, it pushed up like crazy. As I was saying that, it shot back up. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And that's just seeing, you know, looking at these candles and how they behave over like months and months of watching these candles do stuff like this. Why is my... Wait, what is this? It moved the daily flip. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm gonna say, why is it all the way up there? Yeah, so Benny, I think we push all the way up. And you know what? I was just thinking that, like, if we retrace, do we flip bullish on the daily? Do we flip bullish on the daily? That would leave a long ass bottom wick for this daily candle. I don't know. I don't know. I think this might just be structure, you know? Get a little pullback before we continue down. But we don't have a top wick on this 4 hour, so I think we do at least come back up for that. Maybe today, especially if we get in these headlines about the war settling. Bullish targets. My bullish target would be a retest of this 4 hour resistance of 45.14. So yeah, my bullish target is 4514. Benny, what's your bullish target? If you think it's going back up, where do you think gold is going to go? We ain't you. The daily flip. Okay, okay. That's a decent push up. Good place to retest. Maybe even Asian lows. Maybe we... Because look, we don't have this top wick right very close to Asian lows as well. So, you know, we come up, create this top wick, and then close below Asian lows, and then maybe come back down if we sell some more. We might not even get the retracement. Nah, I think we should get a bit of a pullback. Like 370 pips ain't enough. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh man. I wouldn't actually mind some buys on Nas, but I don't know. Nas has kind of left the building. Nas has kind of left. I can't believe. Well, I can believe it got to 3,000, but wait, where did we get into the trade yesterday? Wait, it's Wednesday today. Down here, yo. Look at that. Down here is where Sky called the trade. I remember it was like down here-ish. To just before, so it would have been around here. For it to have pushed like 220 pips. Crazy work. Crazy work. Did we have news? I think we didn't have any news today. Yeah, quiet day. Apart from these damn war headlines. Run for your lives, man. Get rid of this. All right, 30 minutes. Let's see how this 4-hour candle closes. Now we could either retrace on the next 4-hour and come back for this top wick. Yeah, so come back for this top wick or keep dropping. This juice was so good. Wait till you guys see my carrot juice. Well, it just looks like carrot juice, but I can't wait. Okay, so I'm thinking I kind of do like the buys more than the sells. I kind of like, I'm feeling the retracement. Let's look at DXY. Let's duplicate. DXY pushing up. Yeah, so gold will come down some more, definitely. Look, right by this daily support on DXY. Yeah. I'm just thinking, where would I get in for Nas? Need a pullback. Need a bit of a pullback. Alright, let's lock in. Time, yeah. Yeah, just a waiting game right now. Just a waiting game. Anyone taking any trades today? Asian session? London session? What's the plan? What's everyone's plan today? What's everyone's plan? I want the next 4-hour to come down, maybe retest, not completely fill this wick, and then retrace some. All right. Sorry, guys. No, it's just a chill day now. The big moves, I don't feel like the big moves have already happened. I feel like we got some big moves to come. We got some more big moves to come. Yeah, we can't have a massive drop like this and not either continue or like pull back. So, I mean, I'm just gonna go from the start of this candle. How big is this candle? 720 pips. So that's from here to here. And we actually retraced half of that already. So I don't think we range. This is tough. Let me see the structure on the 4 hour. If we start dropping too low, gold is going to transition to bearish structure, where we're very close to gold being bearish. Like, what was it, like 4,300-ish? Like, I'd say 4,300. But we got some serious levels to the left, so alright, let's add them in since we're getting closer to them now. But this area here, I know this is like, if we drop below here, is that where that last? Yeah, we're getting close. John, how are you, Dr. John? You good? You catch those NAS buys up, these gold sells down. Nah, gold's chilling. It's run out of steam. I think maybe market open, we get a crazy push. Maybe we get a decent push during market open. Should I get rid of these levels? I'm gonna get rid of this one because we broke through. Well, this one it might just be a break and retest here. But if we push through, see what happens. I'm good. Today morning I was in a gold sell. Maybe some small losses on my 50k account. I went back to 48k. As my live account is waiting for 10 hours for payout. Oh man. Damn. So you took the sells a bit too early. I caught sells quite early too, but I got out. I think if I tried to hold for too long, it wouldn't have hit my stop loss, but it would have like taken me out break even if I closed partials and left a runner. There was definitely an opportunity to get back in though, but I wasn't at the charts. Like when we dropped out of here, it's a decent drop, pull back, created like a lower high to come back down. Decent entries would have been either here, this candle, or like this candle. Yeah, something like that. But I missed all of that. It's like that sometimes. It's like that. But it's part of the game and greediness. Yeah. I mean, I try not to be too greedy. In fact, I'd rather get out early than hold for too long. Sometimes that can be strangling the trade a bit, but then there's a lot of times where I get out and I'm happy that I'm out where I am. Do you know what I mean? Because this move here, if I'd held, this would have put me in drawdown. This would have put me in some drawdown. 60, 70 pip drawdown to then come back. Yeah, I'd rather be out and then catch a re-entry rather than take the drawdown. I'll try anyway. I'll try. A bit close. 17 seconds. That's good. I still think we close above. Now, next candle, top wick. And if we break this low, alright, once this candle closes, I can remove this no wick now because it's not really relevant anymore. Yeah. We do have a bit of a support right here. Did we tap it yet? We came very close. Came close. Oof. Alright. Nice little drop. Waiting on gold as per usual. I hear that. So that really was just a break and retest. Yeah, kill it. It should pay. It definitely should pay. You want gold to come down some more, Mike? You still want 4,400? You were thinking 4,400 for gold, right? I would love a top wick though before gold comes down, at least on this candle, like more of a 4-hour top wick. At least a bit more of a top wick right here. Or do we retrace some of this 4-hour candle? Do we? Yeah, that's a huge candle. I think we get some retracement. We should do, right? I think so. I think so. Big H1 rejection candle though. Let's do it on a 1 hour. Ooh, it's giving continuation. It's giving continuation. It is. Which is not good. It's not good. Yeah, because we've got a strong bearish candle, pretty weak bullish candle. Like, even though the body is big, the wick is even longer. So it's still showing a long, it's a weak candle. It does, to me, it does look like a continuation pattern. I don't usually like the top wick to be so long. I like the buy. I don't like the buy yet. I don't like the buy yet. I don't see anything that's setting up for the buys just yet. So I'm waiting. I'm not gonna do anything just yet. We've got this little 30-minute support here. Let's see if this support holds. Maybe we get like a quick double bottom, but definitely need more information. There's no setups here right now. Going down. We break the low. We didn't break the low. Yo, what's up, Sherlock? Sherlock in the house. What's goody? What's goody? How's Goldie treating you? Yo, gold is on its own thing right now. Just waiting on gold. Well, I'm waiting on gold. I don't know what gold wants to do right now. Let's see if this 4 hour respects this previous low. And then, or if it just breaks the low and keeps dropping. But I do want to see a bit of a pullback before it drops. Is this enough? This is low-key like half of the drop, this pullback. Congratulations to the Nas. Nas is gone. I want to see what happens at the market open with Nas though, as per usual. As per usual. Damn, Goldie. We just selling? We out? What's good? And gold might just have further to go. We going. All right, gold. All right. 4400's coming, Mike. That's what you wanted, right? It's coming. Heading that way. It's heading that way. It's making moves. Definitely making moves. Where's the Nas whisperer today? Talking about Sky. Yeah, good point. No, it's so hot. I need to get a fan in here. I need a fan. Get rid of this. Man, Goldie. So yeah, look, as expected, the 4-hour didn't close below that area, but I mean, if we're gonna continue down, it's doing what it needs to do right now. We don't have a top wick though. I would have preferred we had more of a top wick on this 4-hour candle to then drop just a bit more of a 4-hour top wick. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just a little 4-hour top wick. There's nothing to the left for a while. Way back in March. All right. All the way back in March. Is anyone in a trade right now already? Anyone already holding a position? My comments didn't show. Oh no, what did you say? What did you say? Damn, that's annoying. Yeah, sometimes YouTube does that. It's a bit annoying. Let me see if I can see it somewhere else, but no, it should show. Where's yeah, no, definitely didn't come through. Divergence is building, but after this M30 it might be clearer for potential buyers. Ooh, what you talking? Are you talking reversal? You know, I was talking to someone yesterday about trading, and they were like, why would someone trade against the trend? And I'm like, it's not really trading against the trend. It's, you know, people have reversals. There are reversals where you trade the pullbacks and you trade the market going the opposite way. There's very specific things you need to look for that to happen. But he's like, aren't they scared? I'm like, nah, man. What do you mean scared? If you have confirmations and you know what you're looking for, then you execute on that. Nas sells and then up it goes. A structure, man, structure. Weekly wick support, but there's also room for a possible continuation down. Ooh. I'm just looking out for the top wick for this 4-hour candle, which might not happen today. Might not. But eventually we're going to get a pull back up, right? I mean, it took how long just to create a bottom wick over here? This was from end of March. So 2 months. It took nearly 2 months for gold to come back for this bottom wick. That's a long time. It's a long time. a long time. You know, I think it's more significant on a higher time frame. Like more, yeah, it might take longer on a higher time frame. Which it did. 2 months. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So let's wait for this 30 minutes. See how this 30-minute closes. But I would love a bit of a pullback. For divergence, it only has to close below this low here, right? So, I mean, we barely have a top wick on this current candle. Yeah, just below that area. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Market open in 15 minutes. Nice retracement on NAS. This is good. Give us a bit of structure. It's necessary. Can't just go straight up. I'm gonna go the little pullback. It's a little pullback. Some. One hour for NAS. Thinking about a retest, a NAS retest for it to continue up. Boom, boom, boom. Back into the 20s. Just a little retracement, nothing too much. Should retest 4434 and sell down. Where's 4434? What's that 4434? Yeah, why there? Go on 15-minute candle push up. Going down. We're gonna touch 4400s. That's the next psychological level, and we're so close. 100 pips away, so close. I can't believe we're dropping we're barely making a top wick. Like, that's 2 4-hour candles with barely any top wicks. One of these got to pull back up. One of these got to give us a better top wick. Come on now. Just one. Don't even have to be both. $280 pip drop to start the hour. What's everyone's sell target? What's your target for sells if we keep dropping? Where do we think gold's going? Mine is this next 4-hour support. This support area down here. After that, I don't even know, guys. I kind of don't want it to. I don't want gold to be super bearish. I like bullish golds, but you know, if we retest the lows, then we retest the lows. But I would like to see a bullish gold. That would also mean that this war stuff is over as well, because it's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's just non-stop war headlines. And for them to say it might take 2 months, that's a long time. It's a long time, man. I hope not. Hope not. Go on, give us a pullback right here. Go on, yeet up. It's a little pullback, nothing crazy. Too crazy. How far are we pulling back? What we need, I mean, in order to see that divergence, we need to close below here anyway, right, Ash? Need to be closing where we're at, I guess. This drink was so good. Would need price to close under 4428 for divergence. I think I asked you before how you get your targets, and it was like, it was something on the RSI, and I totally forgot it. But I remember asking you. I remember you telling me. I just can't visualize it. Usually I can like picture things. I just can't visualize it. I think if I saw it, I'd know. But it's so good. Dum, 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 dum. I'm really considering getting a juicer. Really considering it. The target would be the top of the M30 peak that we recently fell from. Okay. So either like one of these M30 peaks. That's loud. Like 4454. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Spiking up and down every minute. Come on, Goldie. What are we doing here? Damn, back down like that. Oh, I think we're definitely gonna be closing down here. The market open is going to be interesting. I placed a buy limit at 4393. Okay, okay. 4393. 150 pip drop first. Okay. Let's see what gold wants to do. We've got market open. Really dropping, boy. Damn. Look at the size of this candle. $340 pips. Wow. Wow, wow. Gotta love gold. Gotta love gold. Gonna tap 4400. Nah. We came so close. So close. Tap 44. Mike's about to have his TP hit. That's what you were looking for, right, Mike? You wanted 4,400. You've been calling that all week, I feel like. I feel like all week. That's the price he's been looking at. Nice little closure. Very low, very low, very low. Little retracement, little top wick, and then dump some more, maybe. Little top wick for us. Is that it? Is that what we're gonna get? Decent pullback, decent. Oh wait, Ash, you said if it pulls, no, you need to see a bit more. You need to see at least what, like a 5-minute engulfing. Let's see now. We're retesting this little minor resistance here. Limit orders, they're not my favorite orders. It's just because it's like, yeah, I can't do it. 5-minute M5 divergence is also there. Okay. My charts froze for a bit. Did it touch 4,400? No, it didn't get that as low. It got very close. It got very close. It didn't get all the way down there. Yeah, I know what you meant. Nah, it didn't get there. It got to like 4,401. I was that would have been perfect for like some buys up, retesting 4,400s. Like if it rejected there, that would have been like, you know, hitting a psychological level and then pushing back. I like the idea of that. And it came close. I'm still going to say that happened. It came close enough. It came close enough. Close enough for me. Damn, look at this push. What a move, chat. What a push. 4401. Let's go. Close enough, Mike. Close enough. Your ears must have been burning. I was like, I'm sure you've been calling 4400 like the whole week. The whole week. Divergence is real. I'm in, but you mean not a great entry or great entry? That buts are never positive, are they? Not a great entry. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. As long as you're in, though. As long as you're in, you know, that's it. It counts. You know what? There was someone that said, I can't remember who it was. I feel like it was Winfinity. He said, because he's a swing trader, so he holds for days. He was like, my entry doesn't need to be perfect if I'm holding for a long time. Can someone get on the line? Can someone get Rosie on the line? We need 4497. Oh, you talking a big push. 4497? What's making you think gold's gonna go all the way up here? Oh, wait, for this top wick? For this top wick? Look, it took... Hold on. It took 2 months to come back for this 4-hour top wick, bottom wick down here, but no, I love that for today. I actually love that for today. I think if we could get there, that would be amazing. However, slight H4 divergence by price closing under 4462. Ooh. I think gold is retesting 4428 for a push down. All right, let's see. It didn't quite get there. It got close. It got close. We're heading up there. We're heading there. Maybe a retest of this broken support potentially. Could be. I think we still need more of a top wick on this current 4-hour candle. Do you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see like 44, at least 4440. But let's see. I know pressure. I know sell pressure is big. Oh, 100%. It is, isn't it? Big sales today. Big sales. Sales. Gonna flip. Is that all the steam it's got? Nah. Oh, you can do more. You could do more. Nah, gold is actually coming down, isn't it? Always miss the sub notification. I hear it, but I don't see it. See what type of games Gold's playing today. Don't play with us, Gold. Come on now. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool today. Is that it? Is that the retest? Retest that broken support to then flip and continue down? These candles have been pretty huge though. We're back to massive volume on gold. Definitely. Look, 200 pip push up as soon as this candle opened. That's big. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, we're definitely back to high volume gold. Look, just normal 300 pip 30-minute candles. Like we're back to those times. How will the no top wick candle affect the price action? Well, typically when a candle doesn't have, now this for me, it goes for the 30-minute time frame and above. But if a candle doesn't have a top wick, usually price comes back to that area and sort of like creates the wick before continuing in whatever direction. So for example, earlier on in the stream, I did have a line here. So you see, like here, I mean, if I give you a more recent example, because this took 2 months for that to happen, but let's see if we had an example a bit more recent. Did we have anything on the 4 hour? Let's see, 30-minute. Minute. Nah. But today, I mean, because it's a 4 hour top wick, and the only reason I'm not using today as an example per se. All right, look, this one here, when candles don't have a top wick, price usually comes back down. This current 4 hour candle here doesn't have a top wick. So there's a high probability that we are going to come back up to this area. Might not happen today, but it will happen. It will happen. Like, look here. I mean, yeah, we've got a lot of candles. It's taken a while for these 4 hour candles, but it will come back up to this area. We've got 2 in a row. We're gonna push up to at least 44.40 today, I think. At some point, we're going to push up at least to this to create a longer top wick for this 4 hour candle. I've never seen 2 4 hour candles without a top wick back to back. Like, I've never seen that. So I think there's probably a lower probability of that happening, because it doesn't happen often. So I think it's a low probability, but shoot, you never know. So yeah, I think you revisit just up here, 44.40, just make a bit of a longer top wick and then come back down. Good old gold. Dum, dum, dum. So yeah, man, anytime you see candles that don't have wicks on either side, there's a high probability we're coming back to that area. Notice her word, probability. Yes, that's trading thinking in terms of probability and odds. Always, always, always. I'm never going to be 100% right. I don't even want to be, but I plan for things that I've seen happen before. And if I see things that recur, then I know they have a high probability of happening. Yeah, that's how you got to look at it, man. That's how you got to look at it. Like, if I wanted to take a trade, like even taking these sells here, I wouldn't even like taking these sells just because this candle doesn't have much of a top wick. Because for me, there's a high probability that price is going to come back up to this area. That means that my sells will most likely be maybe short-lived, or it might pull back and put me into a bit of drawdown and then continue. So I'd rather wait for that, you know, the top wick to happen, to be created, and then continue where I want to go. So A nice little push up though. Nice little push up. Good push, good push. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. $4,401. You want gold to come back down to 4,401, or it's already been there? It has already been there though. Did you hit your? Did you get out, Mike? Did that hit TP for you? Came close enough. Definitely came close enough. Close my short trade there. 4,401. Nice, nice, nice. Very well done. Very well done. I was saying you've been waiting for that for like all week, really. Like a sell target for you for the whole week. Very good psychological level. Good shit, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done. Pushing. Pushing. Can we break 4,428? Push back up in this range. Yeah. Keep pushing. Keep going. Yo, for it to come back for this top 4-hour top wick is a ways to go. That just a retest. If M30 engulfs, then the M30 divergence is playing out. Ooh. And what's the target for that? Is that the same target? Is that the same target? It comes back for 4,454. Is that the Yes. Okay. Cool. 12 minutes to go. Well, let's see what the other 4-hour looks like, because you know sometimes that candle be bugging. You get a bit of a pullback. Come on, gold. Let's go. We got places to go. Got places to go. Profits to hit. Targets to hit. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go and get my juice. I want my carrot juice. All right, I'll be back. I'll be right back. See what this juice is saying. Oh. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Are we going to get that final push? That lovely push that we get? Chris, what's up? What's up, Chris? How was your trades today? I saw you posted a couple charts. How did they play out? That's some good carrot juice. That's some good carrot juice, guys. I drank a lot of it. This is good. Nice push. Here we go. Real nice push. There we go. 4434. CAD played out. Gold hit stop loss and Bitcoin break even. I mean, that's still a profitable day though, because you have huge RRs, huge risk reward. Well done. Oh, good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, gold has been really bearish. Very bearish today. Chris is hardcore, trading BTC regularly like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. I bet Ash is already in these buys. Ash called the buys down here. You missed it. Where were you, Karen? Where were you at? Ash broke down the play. Ash broke down the play. She already said, you know, there's divergence happening. We closed down here. Yeah, she also said she got in but didn't get the entry that she wanted. Yeah. So yeah, Ash is already in. And gave a target. So the target is 4-5. Wait. I'm very close to an engulfing. So 4-5. 4-4-5-4. What are we expecting here? Me, I'm expecting a top wick for this 4-hour candle. If it doesn't come with this push, I'm anticipating the next 30-minute candle push up, create this top wick. Yeah. Damn, finished the juice already. Seven minutes in this hour. Candle exhausted a bit. Let's see. If we close above 4428, I definitely think the next candle gives us a good push up. I mean, I'm kind of happy with the way price has played out already anyway. Well, last 5 minutes, give us a good push. As is dropping. DXY pushing back up. We didn't have anything today. I keep checking like there's something. I didn't see when you spoke of M30 divergence. That's when you got in. So it was based on the 30-minute candle closing below 4428 basically, and then yeah, entry wise I couldn't help you there, but I know a 5-minute engulfing is a great thing for divergence. And then also this current 30-minute didn't break this 30-minute low as well. So I think you definitely have to drop to those lower time frames to get an entry. Brother keeps on sending me these pictures on Instagram. Study fine, spending money on your brother brings more happiness and joy into your life. I said he's an idiot. Yeah, the M5 engulfing was a sign, and M5 divergence built up on RSI. Yes, sir. Next time I hear you speak of divergence, I will not waste time. I mean, it's a reversal, isn't it? It's the divergence is a reversal, and then convergence is like price going in the same direction. How long? 2 hours? Yeah. But you kind of have to know how to spot it. It's not that bad, but it's, you know, obviously the chart is gonna do this, is gonna make lower lows, but the divergence, the RSI, is gonna be making highs like that. So we're gonna close down here. Go on, push back up. Give it a little push, little 140 pip push would be great. Can you imagine gold just pushes that much? I don't see it. Go on, close above 4428, back in the range. 20 pips. Yeah, I've watched some videos on YouTube, trying to understand it. I'm still learning. Okay. So close. No. So I still think we come back up and create this top wick on this 4-hour though. Yes, go on, do it. Open and push up. Let's go. Bottom wick. Drive up. Yes. I'll push with all your might. No, not in that direction. Push up. DXY is ranging. Hey, are we pushing? I just want gold to come back for this top rate, really. That's mainly what I want. That's the first thing I want. Come back, make a long top wick on this 4 hour, and then it can do whatever it wants after that. Mickey, if you want to build capital to invest into your career, is it good to trade personal funds or prop firms? I think you should start with personal funds. I think you should start with personal funds and then use personal funds to make enough to pay for your prop firm challenges. That way you're only spending profits that you've made. And you should only use prop firms if you are consistent. Like if you've been consistent for at least 3 months, you need to have at least 3 months profitability, then I think you should do prop firms. And the reason I say that is because if you're spending your own capital, like if you're spending money that you've earned from work, that's just money gone. If you fail that, that's just money gone. But if you're using profits that you made out of the market, you're not really losing any money, because you are going to lose some accounts. Like that is how it's going to work. And you should also wait for your profitable, because you need to make sure that you can sustain the prop firm account. You need to be trading, following those prop firm rules, and then execute in the markets. That's something I wish I did. Like I was going crazy on the prop firms, but I had a good job, I was getting good money. Do you know what I mean? So I could afford to. Well, I was also, I didn't have that pressure to make money from those prop firms as well. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't my everything. You know what I mean? So I would say use your personal funds, build the capital, and then just use that. Yeah, because I think people that are trading prop firms, like for a living, they do have they do put more pressure on it. And if you don't have that consistency as well, because think about it, they say to you, you need to pass your challenge. They give you X amount of time to pass your challenge. Yeah, so you need to be able to trade and pass that challenge. Then you have the phase 2. So you need at least 2 weeks of consistent profitability, managing your risk, all of that. And then you get to the payout stage. And that payout stage, they usually give you they usually say you get paid out within 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks, maximum a month. So you need to make sure that for at least 6 weeks, you're consistent. That's very hard for some people to be 6 weeks without having like a crash somewhere. So that's why I say make sure you've got your risk management locked in, you're consistent, you can grind slowly, you can manage risk, all of that. Yeah, you need to really be locked in. The prop firm era for us, myself and Mickey, crazy Delulu times. Yo, we were going crazy. Yo, me and Ash, we had like we would have like 3, 4, 50k accounts running at the same time. copy trading each other, like copy trading on those accounts. Do you know what I mean? Live accounts, like 150k in live accounts. Me and Ash was going crazy. Yeah. Me and Ash were going crazy. Good times, man. Good times. Good times. Social trader tools. They're still going. They're still going. Good times, man. Good times. Shout out to the copy trader, man. And you know what? You would just buy another account just to fill a space in that copy trader. Just to have it on there. Do you know what I'm saying? You would just keep it on there. Hello? Yeah. Yo, we did. We were moving mad. They're still going. Which they did trade locker. Wish they did trade locker. Oh yes, yeah. It's a MT5 special. MT5 special. Yeah, for real. H4 just flipped. There we go. This is the top wick I needed. This is it. Let's see how much of this candle will retrace. No, this is good. All right, so this is why having a... Sorry, I had to take a phone call. This is why we needed... This is why I wanted to wait for a top wick, because I could get into the sells, but there's a high probability of price coming back to make a top wick, especially for the 4-hour time frame. Like two 4-hour candles with no top wick. I don't think I've seen it yet. Back to back, I don't think I've seen it yet. I don't think I've seen that. Do you know what I mean? And that's... Yeah. Nice top wick. Beautiful flip. Beautiful. Now I've got this top wick. Gold can do whatever it wants to do. I don't even mind it. If it wants to sell again, but I don't know. That was a real nice push up. Right, where we pushing to? Gold. So either what, retest 4454, 55. Probably 4458. Okay, Mike. That's a level, that's a number. One thing about this chat, there's a lot of good ideas get thrown around in this live, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Some great traders in here. We're pushing. I feel a pop coming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's popping. Definitely popping. Here we go. Here we go. You're saying TP hit, maybe more. But wait for those top wicks, man. Well, not even wait for those top wicks. Anticipate those top wicks. Anticipate. Now look, the idea comes from looking back at all of these 4-hour candles and saying, how many 4-hour candles can I see that don't have a decent top wick, top or bottom wick? I mean, there's not that many. You've got one here that's like a tiny top wick, no bottom wick. But there's not that much out of all of these candles here, which is 48 candles, and out of them 1, 2, 3 don't have like long top or bottom wicks. That's a very small potential percentage. And if I go back further, obviously you can count more, and that's literally what I did. I counted how many. I literally drew I did something like this. I had like a bunch of candles close together, and I went like this, and I was like, right, there's 100 candles in here, and I counted how many candles didn't have a top or bottom wick, and I think the percentage I got was about 90%. So 10% of the candles didn't have a top or bottom wick. So yeah, it was about 10. It was about 10 candles, 10, like 9, 10 or 11 candles, something like that. And that's how I got to that probability. Like, it's a high probability. No, you don't have to count all 100 candles. How easy is it to spot 10 candles? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, that was a divergence. Yo, Ashley called, Miss Gold Pippin called the whole move, guys. She called the whole move. It's all in there. It's all in there. You were able to take advantage. You could have literally gained 500 pips. Yo, 500 pips. But obviously, you know, you would have had to learn the strategy a bit, or learn the entry. I think that's probably the most important thing. But you know, it was all there. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. We'll go make a little something to eat, go for a walk, enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun, get out. Look at gold. Look at DXY. Yo, it's have DXY up, guys. Check DXY. It's so good to identify where gold is going, or what other pairs do. Thanks, Ash. You enjoy your day too. But yeah, guys, peace out. We have a big day tomorrow. We actually have 2 red folders tomorrow. 2 red folders. PCE price index, prelim GDP. So yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be interesting. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of consolidation. Hopefully not. DXY is between 2 gaps. Oh, Mike spots the gaps, you know. Mike spots these gaps. Where's the gaps? Where the gaps? I mean, to me, these gaps have been... oh, this gap here, you mean? I mean, I feel like this gap has been filled. This gap needs filling down here. So if DXY wants to come down, yeah, we should definitely see a nice gold push. If it can fill this gap, we haven't filled this one here. I like that. Oh, this is a daily gap right here today. No, this gap's been filled too. Do you think it might push up further? You see, with questions like that, yeah, it's very tough to answer, because it's I can't say that without doing the analysis to confirm yes or no. It's that a question like that is very much me. To answer that, I'll be guessing, and I don't want to give you false hope. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I've taken a move and the move has played out, I need to do like a different analysis for another move. So if I think gold was gonna push, I'll be waiting to see how this 4-hour candle closes, and then see if the next 4-hour candle, if it closes bullish and the next 4-hour candle pushes up, breaks the high, then yes, I think gold is going up. But as for right now, I don't have enough information to say gold is going up. I do want to see gold create a top wick up here. I do want to see gold create a top wick for this 4-hour candle. It might not happen on this candle, might happen on the next, but like I said, it's all, I need to see more information for that to happen. Signs right now that it could happen is the fact that we've pushed back above this 4-hour support. I do want to see it push back into these other ranges first, but that's not happening yet, so I can't exactly say. Yeah, but if we don't even break above 4460, then I think we could come back down again. I think we can come back down some more. Me, short term, I'm a short-term thinker. I'm a short-term trader. I'm not trading for like the whole day. I'm trading to scalp, be in and out. So yeah, I need to see very specific things right before I get into my trade for that to happen, and I don't see that yet. All right, so yeah, I'd also watch out for the DXY. If the DXY keeps dropping, then yeah, there's a high probability that gold keeps going up too. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of things to analyze before that. But yeah, there's a few things I can see that's making gold bullish, but also there's a few things I can see that could still be bearish for gold. So yeah, 460, so 4-hour support, and the daily and the 30-minute support. So if we stay below, then I think we drop. But let's see, we still have a lot of time left in the day. What, 7 hours? 7 hours left. 7 hours left. But yeah, man, you guys have a great rest of your session and great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the double news. I hope gold treats you well. Hope gold treats you well. I'm gonna keep an eye on NAS. I kind of want NAS to go back up, but I need it to flip. Got my eye on NAS too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, all news, loads of news. Lovely. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.